Coming from indie developer Might and Delight, Book of Travels is an intriguing early access game available on Steam right now. It's the perfect choice if you're a fan of extremely chilled vibes, calm and relaxing role-playing game material. If you also enjoy point-and-click games, or any game that involves a lot of exploration and reading, then Book of Travels might also be for you. Book of Travels describes itself as an unconventional TMO, a tiny multiplayer online game. As soon as you start up, you get to create your playable character and select from a number of predetermined options made available. Unlike so many games, the character creator in Book of Travels focuses on personality and identity, rather than stats and classes. You can tweak this process further by even entering your own personal character descriptions, which is perfect for the more creative gamers out there. Just like the classic Infinity Engine RPGs from BioWare or Black Isle, if you want some epic backstory or lore for your character, you can go ahead and enter it in. Once you've finally created your character, Book of Travels throws you right into the deep end. Players are treated to a short narrated story segment, which reveals just a little backstory, but then you're on your own in the world of Braided Shore. The basic gameplay involves moving your character around a gorgeous painted world that has three-dimensional depth to it. In this world, players are able to talk to NPCs to gain additional story details, as well as take on enemies using a tension-based combat system, where striking or fleeing at the right time is necessary for survival. Despite the relative simplicity of its systems, there was something about Book of Travels that hooked me. From the second you enter its gorgeous game world, to the first time you encounter Abandoned, Book of Travels just has this incredible aesthetic that's captivating. All I wanted to do was explore more of the world, find new NPCs to talk to, and pick up random items in the world to see if they had any use. As you progress, you also learn new skills and find more equipment to help you on your journey. Of course, Book of Travels is in the preview stage, and it's not without its flaws. As it stands right now, the game's onboarding process comes across as rather lackluster. Being thrown into the deep end and having to learn about the world and the mechanics feels a little rough at first. There's very little hand-holding here, and this is likely to frustrate any gamer looking for a faster-paced or more action-packed game. Potential players need to be aware that Book of Travels is a slow-paced adventure role-playing game that wants to reward you with tidbits of lore and story as you slowly explore the ridiculously pretty world of Braided Shore. As an early access title, there is, of course, a lot of missing content at the moment, and if you look at the current roadmap on the Steam page, you can see there's plenty more to come. Unfortunately, this means there's certain problems like quests sending you to areas that cannot be explored yet, or tough combat encounters where it feels like you should be at a higher level or possess more equipment. However, despite those few flaws, and at its current budget price, we still think Book of Travels might be worth picking up if you want to immerse yourself in a fantasy world, with non-linear exploration and adventuring as its core premise. The tiny multiplayer online aspect sort of fits into that role, and players will only rarely encounter another real player, but these moments are often fleeting. In the current build, it's sometimes difficult to know if you're actually interacting with another player, or just an elaborate NPC. Overall, Book of Travels is still a game that needs a fair amount of work before it reaches the goals the developers have for it. At present, though, the gorgeous world of Braided Shore still beckons, and the relaxing, slow-paced, atmospheric exploration aspects of the game are refreshing. Stick around if you want to see some more gameplay, otherwise head over to Steam and take a look for yourself.
frenar. If the path is strange, seek strange guidance. If the path is strange, seek strange guidance. Welcome to you, wanderer.